Now, I'm an easygoing, carefree, rough and ready kind of guy, as you could probably tell by the way my hair is done. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy the finer things in life. It usually just means I can't really afford them. But of course, once I have these finer things, it's much more fun to share them with loved ones, like friends and family. Of course, which makes it even more annoying when you invite the loved ones for a special romantic dinner at, let's say, 8 o'clock, and they arrive fashionably late at 8:45. But luckily, this bar will solve all those problems. This is the Adagio bar up on deck 16 aft, which is the back of the ship, and it's designed specifically for this purpose. So if you were to book in for a dinner, say at Sabatini's next door, you can arrange to meet here about half an hour earlier and gather everyone together in the comfort and relaxing nature of this bar. In fact, the word Adagio means slow in Italian. It's a musical term. I just looked it up about 5 minutes ago. But that's what it means. And so, of course, you can come here early and, like the Romans do, enjoy a bit of a pre-dinner drink, an aperitif, to aid the digestion, like this one here. This one is a basil mojito. Oh, that's really good. I tell you what, sometimes I really love my job. But let's try out and see what the food is like. This is Sabatini's. This is the Italian seafood pasta restaurant, famous throughout the entire Princess Fleet. In fact, it's so popular, it's on almost every ship. Now, a word of warning for Sabatini's is don't have a large lunch. The trick for this restaurant is to have a lot of small meals and keep that metabolism burning throughout the day, because by the time you get here, you want a very fast, active metabolism to get through all the delicious courses they're going to throw your way. There's 5 divided courses. Within each of these courses, 15 to 20 appetizers, tasters, everything you possibly think of. A word of warning, be prepared and wear an elastic waistband. That's what I do. Now, of course, down on deck 7, there's also the Crown Grill. Now, whereas this is the Italian seafood pasta restaurant, down on deck 7, the Crown Grill is more of the steakhouse seafood variety. So not only do you have the 22-ounce porterhouse steaks, 22 ounces, you have the filet mignon, or even 2 22-ounce porterhouse steaks. I know somebody who did that, and they've never felt so sick in their life. Of course, there's also the big whole Maine lobsters. You can even surf and turf it with the filet mignon and perhaps the lobster tail as well. A lot of food, a lot of delicious food. I suggest you try it at some stage during your cruise. Because here being Sabatini's, once you're done with your meal, you can head back, of course, here in Adagio bar for an after-dinner drink, or as they say in Italian, a dopo cena. But looking at some of these drinks, of course, there might even be a double cena. Good for the lips, not so good for the hips, as they say. Like this one, thanks man. This one's a tiramisu martini, just like a tiramisu dessert, but in a martini form, of course. But that's not it. Not only can you have dessert in Sabatini's, but you can have your dessert over here in Adagio bar. And not only that, you can come up to Adagio strictly for the dessert, even if you eat dinner somewhere else on the ship. And fantastic desserts too, like this one, espresso creme brulee. So come up and visit us on deck 16 after the Adagio bar, right next to the Sabatini's restaurant. You'll see me up here. I'll be devouring this delicacy in about 10 seconds flat. Enjoy the rest of your morning.